You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Yo! Hello, motherfunsters, and welcome to the stream. My name is Mellar, and today we are going to be playing more of, and hopefully completing, Twilight Princess with voice acting. I don't know, actually. It's a difficult one, because it's less... because what I would want to choose is someone who I look up to, but it wouldn't necessarily want to be someone who you look up to, would you?
Wait! This guy isn't an enemy on Bungo. They might look different, but they're inhabitants of this world. They're my people. Zant, how could he?
I'll tell you who I'd be tempted to want to be, right? Has anybody seen Band of Brothers? And Band of Brothers is brilliant, right? It's based on real life. And there's this one dude, Spears. I think he becomes a general at the end, so he's General Spears, although he's not a general from the start. And he's just a fucking badass, this guy. This is a dude that... They were stuck... They needed to get a message to, like, the division or whatever, the other side of, a big group of Germans, including tanks. And this guy just ran through the Germans, right? And delivered the message. And the Germans were just like, is he one of us? Or... And then he ran back after he delivered the message. What a don. Like, the guy was clearly some form of invincible. You know what I mean? And he ended up, like, because he was like a career soldier. He obviously fought in World War II. But he ended up fighting in, like, Vietnam and stuff as well. And oh my god, this guy, he's just a don, an absolute don. He's just someone that, I don't know if that's necessarily my number one. He's just someone that comes to mind. Avicii, he was from Sweden. I'd like to be him since he made good music, although he killed himself in 2008 and 19, the age of 19. Did he definitely actually kill himself, though? Because wasn't there a little bit of a query as to whether or not it was, you know, not suicide? Or was that just a conspiracy theory? Oh, ruined. That made me very happy. But yeah, that's a fair shout. Conspiracy theories. Ah, fair enough. That's the problem with because I don't watch the news or anything. So that's the problem with occasionally getting news online, because you sometimes because the internet presents conspiracy theories like they're gospel facts. He died of drugs. That's what I know. Right. So it may have been an accident, or it may not have been. Is basically what you're saying. Yeah, fair enough. That's a fair shout. That's a fair shout. Otherwise, I'd probably choose someone who just is insanely rich and just lives an awesome life. I don't know, like maybe a famous singer or something. I'm not sure. Maybe like Dave Grohl. Something like that. But the thing is you don't really know. You don't know what their personal life is like. So you could be signing up for something you really don't want to be a part of. Like, we all see all of the glamour and the glitz and stuff. You don't see all of the potential downsides, do you? That's the thing. I think we have no choice but to become a wolf here. Let's try that again without sucking so hard. Oof, that's a mood. Oh, right. I was supposed to be reading that, wasn't I? Basically, she's saying that the black soot turns us into a wolf, and we can't stop it.
But he's not all powerful. We're prepared too. I can return you to your normal state whenever you need me, so don't worry, okay?
Who's worried? I really hate combat as a wolf, man. Seriously. But yeah, I mean, making music that people are happy to listen to, that's a cool thing. It must be so awesome to, like, make music that are like, or just make something that other people really enjoy. That's kind of one of the things that I like about streaming, but I don't know how much you guys enjoy it. That's why I'm kind of relying on you guys to voice your appreciation, I guess, but you don't have to. Only God knows what the guy who wore that Barney costume went through. I mean, it's true. Try maybe you should start streaming again. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, we did stream a lot of Terraria back in the day. A lot. I mean, I literally streamed it for like 3 or 4 months straight. We had like a realm that people could join and everything. It was we had a lot of fun with it, to be fair. We had a lot of fun with it. But I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to go back to it. I think I'm more likely to go back to Terraria than Minecraft, but I don't think we did. I don't know. Our stream's top of my Friday. Oh, you. Oh.
You're breathtaking.
Do Harvester. What's Harvester? See, to me, Harvester is it's a place you go to eat. Wait, what the hell am I doing? There's obviously a way up, isn't there? I don't. Wait. Oh, I know what I've done wrong. I exited the wrong side. That's why I'm an old game. I know Harvest Moon. I don't think I know Harvester. What kind of game is it? Sounds interesting. And also, how old do you mean? Because this game is like 15 years old at this point, isn't it? Something like that. Mystery, murder, mystery. Ooh, cool. I did watch. I watched a little bit of Grim Fandango being played not that long ago. It looks like a cool game, but it also looks like a kind of game that would, if I was like watching, it's fine, but playing it, I think I'd get bored. I reckon. I'm not sure. Older than this. Yeah, I guess. But it depends how old you mean, because I have played with the idea in the past of if I don't know how it would work, but basically playing all my old Sega Master System 2 games, like the original 8-bit Sonic, Alex Kidd, that kind of game. But I don't know. 97, so that's more like Ocarina of Time kind of time. So that's not, like, for me, that's not that old. I mean, it is old, but it's not that old. It's just because I'm old. I love this mechanic, by the way. Oh, right. You have to fight Zant first. So if it's 97, what platform is it on? Like a PS1? Or is it a PC game? Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's Zant. I'm so scared.
Oh, PC. Hello! Hello, dear! Touch! How you doing, man? Awesome to see you. How you doing, man? How's your Friday treating you? Happy Friday? I don't think so, Zanty boy. Hey! It's super bizarre. I do quite like an occasionally bizarre game. What game did we play that was super bizarre? I remember playing a game that I was just like, what? I can't remember now. I'll try and think about it while we're playing. I'm sure it will come to me eventually. And fun! Fun. Well, that's kind of the point of a game. I was thinking about this, actually. I know technically it's not a game, but has anybody used or played Second Life? It's like an online community where everyone has, like, avatars and stuff. I had to use it as part of my thesis at university, because my lecturer was all about Second Life, and he wanted me to do my thesis on inside Second Life. But I haven't been there. I haven't been back to, because I hate it. To be honest, I always did, but I haven't been back to Second Life since for like well over 10 years. So I don't know like what it's like now. It's kind of like a puzzle game. Puzzle games can be really fun, but they can also be quite frustrating. I've been doing good, except all the tests I'm doing these last few weeks of school. That's why I've missed the last 2 streams. What kind of tests, dude? If you don't mind me asking, they're not fun games, you know. What aren't fun games? What the Second Life game? I mean, it's not actually technically classed as a game, but I don't know. I didn't really enjoy my time on it. This is a cool mechanic.
That shining sphere illuminates this world. It's called a soul. It's like the sun of your world on Bungo.
Then why is it so small, Midna?
The power of the soul is the source of life in this world. It is pure power. As long as you have this, would you take this soul to the Twilight at the entrance to this world? Please, Umbungo.
They're not fun games, like Resi 5. Oh, the written ones are insane. Yeah, like Undertale. Undertale looks like a fun game. I don't know if I'd play it myself. Maybe. Undertale's mad. I watched Vert do a true pacifist run and then a Geno run of that. Fuck me. FNAF was quite bizarre, to be fair. Oh, hang on. I need I kind of enjoyed Friday Night Five Nights at Freddy's, to be fair. Like, overall, I enjoyed it. I'm glad that it only lasted for one stream, though, I think. I wouldn't have wanted to do, like, you know, a few months on it, like what we've been doing with Twilight Princess or whatever. Friday Night at Freddy's. Yeah, I don't know why I keep calling it that. It just makes sense to me, especially as I stream on Fridays. Friday Night at Freddy's. I mean, technically a fifth of the game is Friday night. And the stream that we did of it, like half of the stream was Friday night, the fifth night, assuming that you start on Monday. So, I mean, I know I'm totally making up excuses right now, but it works for me. Oh, fuck off. Oh, this could be a problem. Please hold the line. FNAF stands for 5 nasty ass foos. Farting Night at Freddy's. I mean, I'm down with it. I mean, anything but the actual name of the... oh, no. I thought we had more time than this. Oh, my God. That was so close. Damn, that was really, really close, wasn't it? Oh, bollocks. No. Oh. No, don't bounce and all this. Oh, dear. No. Go away. I mean, nasty. 5 nasty ass. Oh, oh no, they were good. Oh, I panicked for a second there. I mean, it could really stand for anything, really, couldn't it? That's the problem with, oh, what's the word? Acronyms and all that kind of shit. I mean, all that kind of shit.
What's your profanity?
Sorry. Wait, is this just an escape now? We can just run now, can we? Wow, I sometimes forget how relatively easy this one is. Oh dear. He says, oh no, don't, no, come back. Ah! Right. No, just run. I'm just running. Handy. What's Handy? I mean, I know someone called Handy. There's Hothead Handy. Oh my God.
You are not prepared.
Warden Mori just subscribed.
Yo, what a Mori! Thank you so much for the resub. I kind of really appreciate it. How are you doing, Mori? It's awesome to see you. I hope you're feeling well and rested and all the good things. But seriously, thank you. And that's 9 months as well. We got a sub baby. We got a little baby. What do you want to call it? Got to give it a name. Dropped your ball, right? I have 2k points.
Mother.
Yes, mother. I have 42.2. That's some nice numbers right there. I mean, there's a few things that you can do with the points. I've been thinking of adding a few more as well. I've got some. I've actually had some ideas recently of some improvements that I want to make. Just little things. Bees. Oh God, amazing! I am not rested. No, you're Warden Mori.
Oh my.
Always press the wrong button first thing. Bees. Amazing, right? You Muffin. Oh, what? You want to call our sub baby Muffin? Okay. I get it. Yeah, I'm down. What do you do when you see a spaceman? Park your car, man. I love it. We need more of those.
If we can find that, it should lead us to Zant's.
Right. That was fucking amazing. Okay, right. So it's now canon, ladies and gentlemen, and those in between, that Mori and I have a sub baby called Muffin. His dad jokes keep getting better or worse. Some of them are like genuinely awful. Every now and then you'll get one that like barely makes sense, and you're like, what? Is that supposed to be funny? But most of them are amazing. That one was amazing. Let's get another quick cheeky dad joke in chat while we're enjoying them, if we could. Oh my god! But yeah, I've been thinking of a few little sort of like scenes, like extra scenes, and all the good shit. You know what I mean? And maybe some more redemptions that you guys might like. I'm not really sure. I had another idea as well. But yeah, just some cool stuff, really. I have a joke I have said before, but I'll say it again. Said it before, but I'll say it again. Yeah, go on. Uh-oh. This guy, if you're not careful, like, just fully pushes you off of these. Ganon doesn't like the internet. There are too many things. Oh god, can you imagine if there were that many actual links? It would just break the game, wouldn't it? There'd just be like millions and billions of links and just one Ganondorf. He would be so fucked, wouldn't he? I have the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from San Diego Zoo. Why San Diego Zoo? Could be London Zoo. Or Whipsnade Zoo. That's amazing. Ah.
Oh my.
Why do I always press the wrong button? Mellar, you're an idiot. You're an idiot of the highest order. It's okay. Anyone ever been to San Diego Zoo? Or even London Zoo? I've never even been London Zoo, mate. San Diego Zoo because it's the one from Madagascar. Oh, is it? I've never watched that. Is it good? Oh, my lord. I forgot about these. Oh, shit. Right. Oh, there's more. There's more. Right, okay, well, let's transform into a wolf and we'll try and get them all, shall we? Oh. I think there's only 2 more, actually. Just by complete coincidence, we managed to make that really easy on ourselves. I rewatched it recently and the first 2 are pretty good. There's more than 1? Jesus, I'm so behind. I mean, we watched Big Hero 6 recently. Also, apparently, I've seen that the Pikachu movie is now on Disney Plus, so we might make that our next movie night. I'm not 100% sure because I did say that I wanted to watch the live-action Mulan, but yeah, that's it. Detective Pikachu. I think I'd rather watch Detective Pikachu, to be honest. I think that'd be funny. Love that movie. Well, which one, Detective Pikachu or the live-action Mulan? Haven't seen it. Yeah, I think it might be cool to watch. Actually, it might be funny. So yeah, I think that's probably going to be it, and it's going to be not the Monday coming, but it will be the Monday after, because the Monday after next I'm on late Detective Pikachu. I think it'd be fun to watch, honestly. As a group, you know, they're interested in live action Disney movies. Normally I'd say so. I don't know why, but just Mulan, the live action of Mulan kind of interests me. Like, I don't know. I feel like it might be alright, and I don't know why, but apparently the live action of Aladdin wasn't that bad. I think just blanket not watching the live action Disney movies just because they're live action Disney movies is kind of a bad paradigm, because some of them look like they might be alright. Hey! Stun Slug!
How's it going? How you doing, mate? So cool to see you. We're just doing a Scousify. How you doing? It's not what I heard about the live action Aladdin. What I heard about the live action Aladdin,
I'm gonna just stop Scousify for a second. What I've heard about the live action Aladdin is it got the kind of treatment that quite a lot of movies got, where like it came out and everyone immediately hated it just because it wasn't the original, and then people have kind of realized that actually it's pretty good. And a lot of people kind of softened to it more recently, and apparently Will Smith's performance is actually pretty good. I would not be against watching it, but I kind of wanted to watch Mulan. I don't know why, I feel like it might be alright. But yeah, how's it going? Hey! They're in!
How's it going? You alright, love? How's your week been? How's your week been? Hope you're having a nice week. Having a nice day. Happy Friday. You got any plans for the weekend? What about you, Stun? Got any plans for the weekends?
Oh god, that's enough of that. It's doing my head in. I have no interest in seeing any of the Disney live action remakes. That's what we're saying. I think just discounting it because it's a Disney live action, I think, is probably a bad paradigm. Because there's probably, like, even by rule of what's it called? Of averages, one of them has to be good. My week has been way too busy. How come? What you been up to, if you don't mind me asking? I've had a relatively chill week, if I'm honest with you. Certainly at work. Been chilling out with the wife. It's been her birthday, so we've just been sort of hanging out, watching movies, that kind of thing, you know? I don't think I've ever actually watched a live action Disney. I don't think I've ever actually sat down and watched one. No desire to watch a remake of a movie I've already seen done well. That is a very fair point. That is a very fair point. But at the same time, it is so kind of interesting to see... Oh, it's supposed to be Toffify, isn't it? Yes, it'll be. It is kind of fun to see how they did it. Especially, like... The thing is, it's remade by essentially the same company, the same people, which makes it kind of stupid. Like, I did watch The Departed, which is... I mean, a lot of people don't actually know this, but The Departed is... Is this a bit loud? The Departed is the live-action remake of an amazing Chinese movie. It's actually my favourite movie of all time, called Infernal Affairs. And but it's made by obviously completely different people. And I did watch that, knowing it was a remake, just to see if they'd done, like, how they'd done it, like, whether it was better or not. I mean, I didn't really expect it to be better, and honestly, it wasn't. It's still actually quite good. That's the thing. Like, The Departed isn't a bad movie. It's just not as bad. It's just not as good as the original. Anyway, there will indeed be a tea time today, Ferox, and not just that. But when we have a tea time, there's going to be a satisfying announcement of who the next guest is going to be on my podcast, my monthly podcast, and what we're going to be talking about. We already know the date. It's going to be the 11th, Friday the 11th at 10 p.m., which is 3 weeks exactly from now. But we don't yet know the person that guessed or the topic. I cannot wait. Going to a party at a neighbour's house tomorrow. Party! We're allowed to have those now, are we, dear boy? The most I've been able to have is a quiet meal in my father's house with my sister. That was nice. That was part of the wife's birthday celebration. Now that lockdown restrictions have somewhat lifted. Still don't want to see them, regardless of how good or bad they are. I don't know. I mean, surely if a movie is good, you'd want to watch it, wouldn't you? I mean, I'm kind of a bit of a film buff, so like that assertion doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. But fair enough. You can miss on unexpected good things. Exactly. Same company, same people, doubt it. No, well, yeah, exactly. That's true. I mean, yeah, no, I doubt it. All right, remakes by different people, I think might be worth seeing because it's a different view. But a remake of a well-done movie by the same company, no thanks. Yeah, that is fair enough. It's cute. Your country stopped parties. Must have been nice. I mean, officially, not much of a movie person. Yeah, fair enough. I didn't really used to be. I kind of became a movie a bit. Well, not. I still wouldn't quite. I'm not. I haven't watched enough movies to really count myself as like a movie buff or any of this kind of crap. But I have watched quite a few movies, I guess. Like I used to watch a lot of movies in my early 20s. I've got quite a big DVD collection. I did buy Raya and the Last Dragon. Need to watch it sometime though. Got to be in the mood. It's funny how you need to be in the right mood for some things. That's one thing that I was always said about, like, it's pretty much always a good time to watch comedy, right? Like an actual comedian do stand-up, for example. But there's one dude, Stuart Lee. Now, I love Stuart Lee. I think he's brilliant. But you have to be in the right mood for him, I find. If you're not in the right mood for Stuart Lee, it's... I don't know. It's kind of... I wouldn't say it's boring. It's just not very funny. Which is weird because, like... If you are in the right mood for him, literally he kills me. He's so funny. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just being weird. But I've always found that I need to be in the right mood for Stuart Lee. I think the reason why... I think because his comedy is like... It's quite clever. And I think sometimes I'm just not in the mood to like engage my brain too much. And I'd rather watch something that doesn't require too much thought. I think it's when I'm in those moods that I'm not so keen on him. I have like perfect mood to watch a movie. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm a bit more like that now. There was a time in my life where I'd watch movies like all the time, but now it like the problem with the movie is it's too much of a time investment. You know, for now that I've got, you know, a kid and all this kind of thing, so quite often I don't get to watch them, which is actually one of the reasons why I started the movie night, because it's a perfect opportunity or even an excuse to actually watch a freaking movie. The only DVDs I own: Extended Edition, Lord of the Rings, and Tangled. I mean, at least you got. I mean, at least you chose some good DVDs to have. I've got so many DVDs. Like I keep saying that I'm gonna one of these days I'm gonna move the green screen behind me, because literally behind me is my DVD collection. It's on a bookshelf and it's like double stacked. It's not the biggest DVD collection I've ever seen by a long road, but there's quite a lot in there. There's quite a lot in there. I used to watch movies anytime, but now I watch them in chunks, if at all. Yeah, exactly. I think in a way it's part of, like, it's partially because I game as well, like stream. I think if I didn't stream and game as much, I'd probably watch more movies. But who has time? You know what I mean? Who has time? So what we doing at the weekend then, guys? You mentioned going to a party. I hope you enjoy it. I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing at the weekend. To be honest, I barely even think past Friday nights these days, because I enjoy the streams so much. Like the streams, the watershed moment. I start thinking about the weekend after the stream, which is kind of mad because it's like late night Friday night at the time that oh fuck. I may have made an. Wait, can I even get that back? Where did it go? Oh shit. Oh no, what have I done? I think I may have completely messed this up and need to start the entire thing again, unfortunately. I really fucked that up. I mean, my weekends are busy too, but with good things. Yeah, exactly. I mean, my weekends are... I have to go back. That's really annoying. My weekends are mostly looking after tea, generally. Although, actually, I think my wife is off on Sunday, so we might maybe go for a walk if the weather is nice. Although the weather in the UK has been pretty damn awful these last sort of week or so. Because I'm on early shifts next week. I'm hoping to go for a couple of walks, like long walks. I do like going on the long walks when I'm on the early shifts. You know, like a good 7-mile walk. 7 miles is about my level when it comes to walks. What kind of shit do you normally get up to on the weekend then? Well, I can't even remember. That's the thing. I can't even remember what I used to do at the weekend before T was born. That's the ridiculous thing. Oh, what did I used to do? I mean, I used to stream quite a lot at the weekends. Oh fuck. I'm so bad at this. I mean, before the job that I'm currently in, yeah, before the job that I was currently in, I used to actually occasionally work weekends, which was something. I mean, I'm glad I don't work weekends anymore. I mean, it actually physically wouldn't work now that we've got the kid, but, you know. But, you know, things move on. I mean, back in my uni days, weekends would be mostly for drinking and going out and drinking, normally around someone's house, you know. All that kind of thing. Or we'd go out. We did sometimes go out clubbing, although I've never really been one for clubs. I prefer talking, as you can probably imagine, by the fact that I just talk all the time. So I always preferred either the pub or like a house kind of party kind of thing. But now I'm older, even that, nah, I'm good. I'd rather just have a couple of mates over now these days, rather than have like a whole house full. Saturday morning I do Christian ministry over phone or by letter because of COVID. And Sunday morning I have my meetings with my congregation on Zoom. Wow, that's a busy. That's every week, is it? I usually sleep a lot. Yeah. I used to quite like you know. Again, you just can't as like I would sleep so much more if it wasn't for tea. But every week, yes. And I mean, it is nice to be busy though. Like, pardon me, I do get a little antsy sometimes. if I'm not busy enough. Although that doesn't really happen now that the kid's born. But I definitely used to. Like, I used to find sometimes I'd start like a project if I didn't have much on. That's how. That's pretty much how I started streaming, I guess. Well, no, that's not quite true because I'd always wanted to. It's probably how I how I started wanting to stream. But I wanted to stream way before I had the technology to do so. Like, way before. I'm also doing my ministry on Monday afternoon, Wednesdays. Keep busy when I'm outside of work. Some people like being busy. I wouldn't say I do, but I also don't like being too chill. I like chill, but not too chill, you know? You gotta have something to occupy your mind. I mean, that's one thing that I've noticed because I've been, I've kind of been specifically like not sitting down at the computer recently. I've been watching quite a lot of YouTube, but you know when you've got like, oh, that worked. Well, that went really well, I think. You know when you've got like you set things. Oh, go away, you stupid shadow keys. So annoying. You set things that you usually watch on YouTube, right? Your subscriptions or whatever. But then you, I literally ran out of all the things on my subscriptions. I was like, oh, what else can I watch? I ended up getting bored. I actually don't get bored very often. It's something like I'm quite difficult to get bored. I actually ended up just fully running out of shit to watch and getting a little bit bored. It was so funny. I don't know if you guys get bored easily. Trying to get my mind busy with good things. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I know people that like keep themselves like ridiculously busy. And I don't get that because like you got to have your R&R time, but some people don't need it. That's the thing. Some people don't need that like that time to just sit down and basically do nothing. I used to get bored insanely easily. That's great. I've always like not gotten bored like super easily, I think. Although as I get older, I think I'm less easy to get bored as I get older. But I think I've always been someone who's relatively difficult to get bored. If you're ridiculously busy, existential dread can't get you. Yeah, I mean, that's a bad reason to keep yourself busy, I suppose. I think that might be one reason why some people do it. I mean, some of the best moments in your day are those moments where you just get to, maybe not for long, maybe for like 10 to 30 minutes, just sort of sit and do nothing, or even lay on the couch and do nothing. I don't like using the word bored. I hate that word. Well, what do you do when you're bored then? I mean, I'm guessing if you're busy all the time, then you can't get bored, can you? I keep busy. I constantly mentally occupy myself, loathing thoughts. Can't have a room, which is why I hate bedtime. That's when I can't stop them. Interesting. Yeah, I guess because actually I quite like the shower because that's when I get some alone time with my thoughts. So that's kind of the opposite, I guess. Right. So we've got both souls because I mean this Twilight Realm is secretly Tatooine with two suns, right? And the opposite of that. Usually always been the one who could occupy my mind, but I hate to say it, it's been a lot harder as of late. Is that because we're all stuck indoors? Always been the kind of person to find something to do rather than say I'm bored. Yeah, that is the same actually as myself. Like, I very rarely get to the point where I'm like, I'm actually bored because I normally find something to do. But I actually at one point, for like the first time in years, like this week, I was actually sitting there like, I'd run out of things to watch on YouTube. I was like, I'm actually a little bit bored. Hey, welcome to the party, my dear. Ray! You beautiful human being. How you doing, man? We're just talking about how easy or how difficult you are as a person to get bored. I'm saying that I think I'm relatively difficult, and Theron is kind of saying the same, but also that you don't like the word bored, which is fair enough. I mean, it does have negative connotations, but at the same time, I think it is quite a descriptive word. Right.
Amazing! The power of the souls has been transferred to your sword.
Wait, so if I've got the power of the sun in my sword, if I then leave the Twilight Realm, surely you guys are fucked, no? I'm bored like 50% of the time, maybe like 90%. Wow, really? So you're quite easy to get bored then. It's pretty easy for me to get bored. I see. I see. And were you always like that, Bray? Or is this like a recent thing? Or like as a kid or a teenager, were you easy to get bored as well? Hashtag depression. Oof, depression.
The guardian deities of my world are on our side too. You really are the chosen one, Umbango. A true hero. As long as you have that sword, you should be able to repel the shadows Zant has spread.
Awesome. She's starting to love me. She's like, you're a hero, Link. Oh. Depression, my best friend. It kind of does fuck with perception, doesn't it, with depression? The problem with depression is like, you've got things that you'd like to do, but you can't be fucked to do it, and then you're bored, which in itself is it doesn't make sense. It's a contradiction, but that's depression. Oh my god. I mean, I've definitely experienced it. It's fucking horrible. I hate it. I'm on meds for both anxiety and depression. They work very well, which is good. But even still, the depression comes through a bit. I have days when nothing interests me. Yeah, I can imagine that. I mean, definitely a mood. I mean, I think no matter how many meds you're on, you're going to have good and bad days, aren't you? I guess. So, yeah, that's understandable. That does suck, though. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. But, no, it's interesting. It's definitely, I mean, there is so much to do these days. Like, what was I was watching recently when, we were talking about how much media... I think it was, I don't think it was... It might have been something I was a part of it. I think it might have even been Lolthulu talking on Chattersfying, saying how there's so much media in the world now that it's hard to be bored. But it's not really true, because, like, there's always something to do, but it's whether or not you really want to do it, you know? Love to everyone who has depression. Love to everyone, whether or not you've got depression. Absolutely. That's mainly why what's been given to me, bored feelings, is when I have depression days. I see. So that's why it has like such negative connotations to you, which makes sense, honestly. Is this? Oh, right. I forgot. I made a boo-boo. It doesn't do anything on its own. It has to be placed before it gets rid of the. Right. So we'll swing about a bit. But yeah, I don't remember as a kid very often saying that I was bored, to be fair. Apart from when I was shopping. When Mum dragged me around shopping, then the term I'm bored came out quite a lot. Hate shopping. I mean, I even say it now, to be fair. I even say it now when we're shopping. Alright, with the wife, I'm like, I'm bored. Can't we go home? I hate shopping so bad. It's a necessary evil, unfortunately, but it is so boring, isn't it, going around shopping? Like, it's not too bad, I suppose, if you're the one actually shopping, but quite often when we go shopping, I'm just the one pushing around the trolley. I have to go because I'm the driver. But honestly, I'd rather just not go if I could help it. It's so fucking boring. If you're actually sitting like the one deciding on what you're doing, at least you've got something for your mind to do. Shopping is really hard. You're just tagging along for no reason. Yup. Have to go shopping tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it. Ugh. That sucks. Is that grocery shopping? I mean, grocery shopping is still better than clothes shopping. I hate clothes shopping. Like, clothes shopping can fuck off even if I'm, I'm the main participant. I hate clothes shopping so bad. But all shopping is annoying. Clothes shopping is the worst. The only thing worse than clothes shopping, which still falls under the umbrella of clothes shopping, is shoe shopping. I really hate shoe shopping. Like, oh my god. I keep saying, like, can't we just buy shoes online? What if they don't fit? I don't care. Send them back. Like, I hate sending things back as well, but I'd rather buy shoes that don't fit and send them back than go fucking shoe shopping. It really is. It's just the worst. Hate it. Hate trying on clothes as well. Ugh. I will avoid that if I can. And I'll get it home. It won't fit, and then I got to take it back. I'd rather do that than try it on in the shop. Oh my god, I hate it. I'd rather shoe shop My shoe size is consistent, and I know which shoe style looks good on me, so it's quick. Like, no. Like, I don't know, even if it's quick, I hate it. Like, I think I'm fairly picky when it comes to shoes, so it normally isn't that quick to actually find a pair that I like, I think. And shoe shopping are F tier on the shopping list. Meanwhile, buying food is A tier. I mean, honestly, I genuinely, pun not intended. I hate all shopping, honestly. Like, even shopping for, like, video games, like, if you actually have to go to, like, game or something, I will, if I'm going to buy a video game, which to be fair, like, in an actual store, which I haven't done for years. I think the last time I actually went and bought a game in-game was when I bought Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, like, more than 5 years ago. And I knew exactly what I wanted before I walked in. I walked in, made a beeline for what I wanted, bought it, fucked off. There's no browsing. There's no browsing in the land of Mellar 21. What's the point? I'd already basically browsed online. Toe sizes aren't consistent, and that's what fuck style makes sense. Who knows, right? The thing I always find when I'm looking for jeans is quite often, although we did get a couple of pairs not that long ago that fit me fairly well, is it's either they're either too long in the leg and fit my waist perfectly, or they're too big on the waist, or is it too small on the waist and fit my leg. Either way, actually getting jeans that fit me is a fucking, it's just really difficult, which is why every time I go to China, there's a really cool South Korean clothes store called Uniqlo. There is actually one in London, in the UK, but they're in China, and you can get the what they call the jeans cut to fit for. I mean, it's not massively cheap, but it's not that expensive either. So I normally like buy like 5 pairs when I'm there, to last me until next time I go to China, basically. So you just basically find the pair that fits your waist, and then they cut the jeans to size. It's really good. I'm not too bothered about my style too much. Just want things that fit. That means I got to try my pants on. Shirts easy enough. Pants are awful. See, generally, like, I don't want to look like, I don't want to look stylish, but I also don't particularly like. I also know what I like. Like, why did I come here? Oh, I bet I'm supposed to kill all of the baddies, aren't I? And then come back. So yeah, I don't know. I always see everyone looking stylish and cool, and then feeling insecure in my damn hoodie and sweatpants. I don't know. I'm kind of I quite often see people that are dressed stylishly, and I think they look kind of silly. Quite often. Like, one thing I really hate, and I'm really sorry if you guys, anybody here wears them, but I really hate 3/4 lengths. I don't think I've ever seen anyone ever who is wearing 3/4 lengths who doesn't look at least a little bit like a prat. Like, even my best mate, right? He's a cool dude, but when he wears 3/4 lengths, it doesn't look good, in my opinion. I hate him. You will not see me caught dead wearing 3/4 lengths. I won't even wear them. Like, I don't own a pair, but like, even if I did, I wouldn't wear them. Not even around the house. I always think I look awful, to be honest. I mean, don't want to look bad or anything. I'm sure that's not true, though, Touch. That's the thing. Like, in general, people have a lower opinion of themselves than most other people have of them. Except 3/4 length pants. Yeah, that we call them high waters back in the day. I hate them. I really don't like them. Like, I genuinely think that I've never seen anyone look good in them, like, ever. Like, who wouldn't look better wearing either full length trousers or shorts. Because I mean, shorts can look all right. It's difficult to look good in shorts, don't get me wrong, but they can look all right. Like, I don't want to go this way, do I? Oh, I actually have a key. Maybe that's where we should go. Oh, hold on. 3/4 length pants make me look like you're part of S Club 7 or something. It's interesting. I think it just kind of makes you look a bit like a bit of a lad in the UK anyway. I don't think they look good. I really hate them. I mean, if I had to pigeonhole the style of the kind of clothes that I wear, the closest fit is probably like skater stuff. I quite like DC trainers, for example, and that kind of skater trainers. I like wearing like baggy hoodies. I hate skinny jeans. So on my jeans, I'm not that keen on baggy jeans either. I just like you know, normal standard fit jeans are the ones for me. You know. I like a good band hoodie as well. Although I don't have that many anymore. I like a good band hoodie. You get the kind of the idea. I sort of dress halfway between sort of metalhead and skater boy. Sort of, you know, early 2000s skater boy. Right, we can go in the door now. And I party like an S Club party. The funny thing is, I don't think I remember ever seeing S Club 7 wearing 3/4 lengths, but it's a very long time since I paid any attention to S Club 7. So, maybe I'm right. He was a skater boy, right? She said, "See you later, boy." Oh, God. It's Avril Lavigne, isn't it? I feel dirty. I think I need a shower. So, yeah, basically, I'll just... Like in my teens, it's like in my teens, I used to basically dress as a chav. Like that looked awful. Like I look back at like pictures of me in my teens, and I'm just like, no, why, Mellar? Why did you ever decide to wear that? I used to wear like tracky bottoms and like hoodies, like oh, no fear hoodies and that kind of shit. What is S Club 7? They're a pop band from back in the 90s. Touch. Funny enough, there were 7 members. They had some alright songs, to be fair. They were very sort of poppy. I'm trying to spin attack here. I'm pushing the button. Please, can we spin attack? No? Okay, fine. I don't know why the spin attack button doesn't really work very well here, but we're good. 3/4 lengths, just look like late 90s, early 2000s band. They were really popular in the UK. In like the pretty much all of the noughties, sort of, you know, 2000 to sort of 2010. They were really popular. Like all the guys were wearing them, and I don't know why, because they look shit. S Club 7 were okay. They were okay. There were definitely much worse bands around back then. I need another key, don't I? Actually, not 100% sure where I'm going at this stage. This room always confuses me, if I'm honest. I can't believe that you guys got me talking about fashion, by the way. It's not like me. I just kind of went with it. Oh dear. Oh dear. I messed that up a little bit. Backstreet Boys. They're alright, to be fair, the Backstreet Boys. They've got some alright songs. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely wouldn't say I'm a fan, but they've got some alright songs. At least some of them can sing. They're not awful. Oh my god. Where am I going from here? What am I doing? Oh, I probably need to kill that that thing, don't I? Is it going to come over here, or where am I going? I remember seeing like one music video, S Club 7. Kind of lives rent-free in a deep recess of my mind. I actually used to occasionally, because excuse me. You know, you know when you're growing up, you normally hang out with your neighbours, don't you? Your neighbours that are around your age. And I only had one neighbour that was my age when I was like sort of about 8 to 12, and she was a girl. So I quite often used to watch stuff with her, and I used to watch the S Club TV show with her. It was pretty bad, to be fair. It wasn't awful though, like awful. It was pretty bad though. I remember seeing, a band I always found was AKB48. They're a Japanese band with like 1 million members, aren't they? I've heard of them. I don't think I've ever heard any of their music though. What are they like? I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, hold on. Ah, of course. There's 48 members. Is there though? Is there actually 48 members? Because I remember seeing a thing about them, like they keep adding members. Because aren't they a little bit like Morning Musume, where they keep adding members and then getting rid of members, but they usually add more than they get rid of, and they just end up with like 1 million billion members. Oh, is it tea time already? Wow. Can't believe it's been an hour. Give us a sec. I want to kill this dude first. Is it like the Crazy 88 in the Crazy 88 in Kill Bill? Like they call the Crazy 88, but there's way more than 88 of them. You know what I mean? There's not 88 members of the Crazy 88 in Kill Bill. I mean, it's the kind of crazy attention to detail that you didn't normally expect from or you'd normally find in a Tarantino movie, but there actually isn't. So right. But we have got Hyrule to save, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get the game sound back in. There we go. We all good? I think we're good. Yes, we are good. Right, where are we going from here? We let's continue from exactly where we left off. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, what did they hope to achieve by doing that? By being like, oh, let's boycott. And did they really think that their, like, colleagues would join them? Chroma Key is trying to disappear you. It does that. I'm quite okay with it. I think it looks cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it looks stupid. A Hyrule out of, like, 1 Hyrule out of, like, 10. There's like 20 of these games, although not all of them are set in Hyrule, to be fair. Most of them are, though. Like you're in the Matrix. We are in the Matrix, didn't you know? Life is just a simulation. Oops. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I thought there was another one. I thought there was another one. Oh my lord, how many are they here? Well, it doesn't really matter, they're all dead. Oh, well, that went well. Oh. Did we get them all? We got them all. And we've got the key, haven't we? Right, it's boss time. Are you guys ready for this? God, I hope you guys are ready for this. I hope you guys are ready for this voice. This Zant time, exactly. This is one of the more cursed voices, I think, because I'm not a big fan of Zant. We discussed this previously. I love how he starts. He starts really like creepy and cool, and then he just kind of becomes a little bit crap, like all this kind of thing. Back to the turkey again, hey? Right, here we are. I'm ready. My body is ready. Touch.
Zant!
Okay, that was well timed. That was funny. Zant. Bees! Amazing. Thank you, Ferox. Give Zant the bees. That's probably why he's jumping around, isn't it? He's got bees in his underwear. He's jumping around. My plan all along, amazing. That's so good. You watch, yeah, you watch in a minute. It literally looks like he's got bees in his underwear. Like when he starts jumping around.
Isn't this ironic? Here we are, all thanks to the dark magic curse you placed on Umbango.
Throw nests at that bitch. Well, you can actually do that, can't you, in this game? You can throw Mossop's nest. Or am I getting it confused with Abe's Odyssey that I played recently?
You speak of magic. Still your tongue for a moment, whelp, and I will tell you of both magic and the oppression of ages. The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the art of magic, were locked away in this world like insects in a cage. In the shadows we regressed, so much so that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest blooms of desire.
So intimidating, right? Right? That is exactly my point, Touch.
And all of this was the fault of the useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned itself to this miserable household so far too long, my impudent princess. And why, you ask? Because I believed I would be next to rule people, that's why! But would they acknowledge me as their king?
Alvin and the Zant monks. Now, I would fucking watch that. That's so funny. I like that. This needs to be made immediately.
Acknowledge me, Sir King? No! And as such, I was denied the magic powers befitting our ruler. It was then, in the fall of hatred and despair, that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god.
Zant is such a melt. I hate him. They should have left him as the creepy guy that starts that he's the bad guy at the start of the game. Honestly, Mug is here. Good luck destroying Zant. What mug did you say you were getting? You said something about it earlier. Sorry, mate. I will do something tomorrow, but not a movie, but a picture. What do you mean? Oh, right. I see. I'm Alvin and the Zant Monks. That sounds amazing. Yes, please. That would be funny. Because I never liked Alvin and the Chipmunks either. So it would be like two things that I don't like to create something that's actually quite funny. That speaks to me. That has a certain poetry. I really never liked the animation on parts of this as well. It's so late. So not now. No worries, man. Over the weekend sounds cool. I love it. His god is the moon from Majora's Mask.
I shall hold power in you. If there is anything you desire, then I shall desire it too.
I mean, that would probably be a better plot twist, to be honest with you, Sergeant Mug. I don't know if you've noticed, but I really hate this plot twist. I always have. Because I genuinely think the game would have been better without Ganondorf, with Zant as the big bad the whole way through, and have Zant as the creepy bad guy rather than the bad guy.
My god has only one wish.
Bees ate him. They drowned him in honey.
To merge shadow and light and
It's too quick for me. Why does it always have to be Ganondorf, right? It really just didn't in this game, and he still feels wrenched in. I've come a little bit more to terms with it in the like bees. He's still looking at my crotch, just chatting. That was recently as well. I've come a little bit more to terms with it more recently, but I still don't like it. It still annoys me.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party. Well, let me close the game. Like, the main bad guy is basically Zant, and then Ganondorf feels wrenched in. I always hated that, like, especially in my first playthrough, but it's just annoying. Campaign mission would not load. Tried a couple of fixes, but it didn't work. Fresh install. God, that's annoying. I'm sorry you're having issues, dude. I hate having that kind of issue. It really frustrates me. So, like, what could it possibly be? I remember when I used to love Warcraft 3, but it used to randomly crash all the time. And, like, in Warcraft 3, if you leave the game, you can't rejoin. So you basically you concede defeat. If you're playing a game of Warcraft 3 and it crashes, it's really annoying. Always frustrated me. Hunt Showdown, PvE, FPS. That's right, kill monsters while fending off other players. I've seen a few other streamers play it. That is a cool game, actually. It's a bit complicated if you don't know what's going on, which I don't. But yeah, I enjoyed watching that game, actually, to be fair. It was good. What do I use here? Is no, it's not the ball and chain. Wait, I know what I need to do. I just need to be quicker about it. Zant doesn't seem intimidating at all. He's just a jester. Yeah, like, he's intimidating at the start of the game. That's kind of my point. Like, he's really, like, scary and, like, evil and foreboding until he just starts this and he's like... And it completely ruins the character entirely. It just makes him really unintimidating and silly. I think Zant is pretty good. I really hate him. Like, it's the fact that the character is just ruined, basically. I wonder if I can do this without using the iron boots at all. I think it actually might be easier just not to use the iron boots. You're supposed to. It's kind of a pain. That's fair enough. When are you going to be streaming next then? Are you going to be streaming over the weekend at all, Cornish? Because I'm hoping to be available to actually watch some streams over the weekend, hopefully. Oh, I should probably wear the blue tunic, shouldn't I? That I can breathe underwater with. I mean, in almost every game, there's recycled content during like a boss battle. I actually quite like the way this one's implemented. I never liked, you know, in Wind Waker. I always hated in Wind Waker the bit where you have to basically go over the temples again, like a mini version of each of the temples. The actual mini version of the temples wasn't too bad. It was the fact that you then had to fight a carbon copy of the actual boss from that temple with no like variation or difference. I always kind of hated it. It's like so obviously just you know, just recycled with pretty much no effort included. At least they put extra effort into this, because although it's like each one's very similar, it's actually not the same. Oh, right. I've been watching The Mandalorian recently, season 2 of The Mandalorian. Actually genuinely kind of enjoying it overall. Yeah, it took me a while to get into The Mandalorian. I got 5 episodes in. I still wasn't particularly impressed of the first season. But episode 6 was where I actually started getting really rather good. And I've kind of liked it since then. It's not bad, actually. I quite like it, The Mandalorian. Anyone here seen it? Obviously, don't spoil it, but it's pretty good, right? I'm sucking at this, by the way. I know that I'm maybe not giving this as much. Oh, I missed that. I've watched Invincible just for the meme. What's Invincible? Haven't seen it. It's pretty good, actually. I'm relatively impressed. Although I have to say, I do think that 5 episodes in for it to start getting good is a little bit long. Oh! I think what's probably be better is that I just guess where he's going to come out. Yeah. There we go. This should be the end of this. The Mandalorian, though. What's Invincible? I don't recognize that one. Is this? Oh no, we've got one more. All right. This is the mini boss of the Forest Temple. Oh, I have to double tap it, do I? Superhero thing. Oh, right, cool. What's it on? Is it on Netflix? Is it on Disney Plus? Is it on Amazon Prime? I might watch it depending on what it's on. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? On Amazon Prime. Oh, wicked. I actually might watch that then, because I do actually have Amazon Prime for a change. I might. I'm not. Well, I don't know. I don't know whether I should drink the soup or not. I think I probably should, because the last iteration of this boss actually does a fair bit of damage. Actually, do you know what? I'm just going to drink it now. Funnily enough, I'm drinking the soup that I got from the Yeti's mansion while fighting a carbon copy of the Yeti boss. There we go. Right. And then we need the ball and chain, don't we, for this one? He's just such a goof. Like even this, right? So he tries to step on me, and then we get his foot, and he's like, oh, ow, 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 ow. He's just a clown. He's crap. He's not intimidating. He should be an intimidating boss. He's supposed to be like this big bad guy. He's just an asshole. When you say drink the soup, I thought you were making a euphemism. No. There's actually a health-gaining soup that we picked up in the Yeti's mansion. And now we're... I mean, this is a version of the boss from the Yeti's mansion. But yeah, Cornish, you're going to be streaming again over the weekend. I'm going to try and catch some people over the weekend. Zint is not a clown. He's an entire circus. Exactly, Touch.
Exactly.
Right, so this is the... This is the bit where it looks like he's got bees in his pants. Final phase, yep. This is the phase where it looks like he's got bees. He's got bees. Bees! Can we get an exclamation mark? Bees, please. Bees! 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 Ah! Thank you, guys. How you doing, Sergeant Mug? How's life treating you? I hope you had a nice week. You got any plans for the weekend, my dude? My friend. Also, did you stream this week? Because I followed you. I didn't see you stream. But I also actually, to be fair, I haven't been online that much this week. Ow. Thank you for the bees as well. So Link can't stomp on him when he gets small. Right, it makes sense. Feel the anger and terror of the bees in Zant's ass, right? It's very silly. The music's awesome, though. Look at him, what is he doing? He's got bees in his pants. He's doing all this. Oof. Actually, that works. That slows him down, doesn't it? That's actually quite good. What is this? A boss fight woefully unpopulated by bees. Large influx of bees ought to stop that. I mean, I don't know. I think there are bees in this boss fight because he's clearly got them in his pants. Oof. Right, okay, you got me that time. Ow. And that time. Oh, I'm too big. Oh no! Come back! Come back! I mean, it's supposed to be frantic, isn't it? It's just annoying. Bees are canon confirmed. They definitely are. We need to get this added to the Hyrule Historia. He's got them damn bees in his pants. Seriously, he's got them right up there. Like, God knows how they got there or why he's got them there. But he's definitely got them. Hey, yo! If I could... Update! Bonked into the heart, right? Ow. Ah! How's it hanging, dudes? Oh, fucking this boss, man. How are you? I'm doing great, thank you very much. We've already had tea time. We've announced the next guest on Chattifying is going to be our good friend Boney C, and we're going to be talking about speedrunning because he does lots of speedrunning and he's awesome at it. He's actually got the world record on Super Cable Boy. Is it Super Cable Boy or just called Cable Boy? That game anyway. Really good game, by the way. I mean, actually genuinely don't know if he's still got the world record, but he definitely did get the world record on ESA not that long ago. Come on, Midna, destroy Zant, right? The bees left his ass. I don't know. I think they're still there. I think he's gonna die with them there. He's got the best of him, right? I'm great this week, and I have been streaming Majora on Monday, Digital on Wednesday, and I don't know what that last word is.
You traitors!
That's amazing. I'm sorry that I missed it. I'm guessing you probably streamed quite late for me.
Traitors? Ha! You want to know why none would call you a king? It was your eyes, Zant.
That's racist.
Oh, saw it. A lust for power burning in your pupils. Did you think we'd forget our ancestors lost their king to such greed?
Totally okay. Yeah, I stream at 7 Eastern, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's actually not too bad normally, but I was going to bed quite early last week, the week just gone, and I will be the week coming as well. Slightly unfortunately, but I'm sure I'll catch you eventually. When I'm on late shifts, like, so that's 12 midnight. That is not late when I'm on late shifts.
Midna, foolish Twilight Princess. The curse upon you cannot be broken. It was placed on you by the magic of my god. The power you held as leader of the Twilight will never return. Already, he has descended. You've been reborn in this world. As long as my master
Ganon.
survives, he will resurrect me without cease.
I think he's dead.
I used just a fraction of the power that's in me now.
Oh my.
That's what I said last time I had 6. Just kidding. Break him. Are you sure about that? Zant became a balloon.
Balloon! Balloon! I did that using only a fraction of my ancestors' magic?
That's what she said. Amazing.
Umbungo, now is the time. We must save Zelda. The evil power Zant was wielding, I couldn't take it from him. But But at least I still have the magic of my ancestors. With it, I can return the cherished power Zelda bestowed upon me.
The Triforce of Wisdom, right?
Now, let's go. Princess Zelda is waiting.
Isn't Midna the best? That was awesome. Ah, so much fun. Right. We have our heart container. I love Midna. She is easily the best character in like all of Zelda, isn't she?
I'll get you out of here. You sure there's nothing else you need to do, right?
Yes, I'm sure. So, anyone got any cool plans for the weekend? I'm going to be looking after T most of the weekend. I'm not going to be streaming. I haven't actually bonus streamed at the weekend for absolutely ages. I'm sure I'll get back to it at some point, but it's just... I don't know, man. It's very unclear whether this mysterious power that Zelda gave to Midna... It is. My fan theory is that it's the it's the Triforce of Wisdom. But it is not made clear. And it's not that she gave her the actual Triforce of Wisdom, it's that she gave her, like, the power, the grace of the Triforce of Wisdom, which is why she then becomes invisible, because she doesn't have it anymore. That's my theory. There's not a huge amount to back it up, but it's more the fact that Zelda, like, she says, I think the line of dialogue is, you gave me everything that you had even though I did not ask for it. And like it does make sense that the only thing that Zelda had at the time would have been the Triforce of Wisdom. She definitely would have had it, and that line doesn't necessarily make a huge amount of sense if what she gave Midna wasn't the Triforce of Wisdom, because she still has the Triforce of Wisdom. Then you're saying, you gave me everything that you had doesn't really make sense or isn't really true. You stroll Zant start and put it in yourself. What the fuck, right? But coming falls off the edge. Loser. Oh, we really had a lot of fun during Skyward Sword. We really did. Let's put a save in as well. So that's kind of, I guess, my main argument as to why it probably is the Triforce of Wisdom. It's just one line of dialogue, but it kind of makes sense. I'd actually be really excited if we played Skyward Sword again on stream, but it's like third in the poll at the moment.
So, Ganondorf was just using Zant to help him return to the world of light. I guess now we know the true nature of that barrier over Hyrule Castle. He's in Hyrule Castle. I'm sure of it. Princess Zelda is in grave danger.
No, she's in Hyrule Castle.
We must return to this world of light and return to the castle.
Yes, Midna. She gave 1/3 of the Triforce to Midna. That is my theory. I have to ask why the name Umbungo. It's a good question. We were trying to think of stupid names when we were sort of making starting the game, and it's just a stupid name that came to my mind. We were talking about the fruit drink Umbungo, and it just kind of stuck. Triforce of the Triforce. But if there was, I don't think there's any games in which a third of the Triforce is split into 3 pieces. There's a few when it's cut into several, isn't there? Because I know obviously in Wind Waker, the Triforce of Courage is split into like 10 pieces that you have to pick up. In the original Zelda, the Triforce of Wisdom is separated into, I think, 9 pieces that you get from the 9 dungeons. I am lurking. Hi, lurking. I'm Dad. You're welcome. How? What are you up to, if you don't mind me asking, dude? I am Dad. Hi, Dad. I'm Dad. It was just random sounds. Basically, yeah. Umbungo's a fruit drink, but yeah, technically Ferox is right. It is a third of the Triforce. It is, in fact, exactly what it is. Dad joke. Hello. If 2 vegans are having an argument, is it still considered a beef? Ah, that's amazing. Ah, amazing. Thank you very much for that. I like that one. I've heard that one before. I think I probably have as well, but it's still amazing, isn't it? Right, we're going for the big one now. We're going to Castletown. I'm just calming down from people from my previous job are trying to give me a guilt feeling. Oh, guilt trips are the worst, aren't they? I really hate that. The only time I do, it is kind of funny in a way when they try and guilt trip you, but you don't feel guilty, and you're just like, all right, mate, jog on. But if you actually do feel guilty about it, it's just the worst, isn't it? I hate it. I hate it. I'm sorry that they're trying to do that to you. It's such a dick move. It really is. And it's like, it's properly, like, such a passive-aggressive thing to do to someone. Just to follow me now, okay, Dave?
Mr. Umbongo! Greetings, Mr. Umbongo. I've come to deliver a letter. Okay, there is a letter for you, Umbongo. 3 letters, in fact. Oh, my business is concluded. Onward to mail, okay, day. You shall not follow me now, okay, day.
Not this guy again. I think that might be the last time that we encounter him, to be honest. Let's actually have a quick look to see what he's got. There's going to be stuff from ages ago here. A challenge for you because we got the double claw shot. Hey Kid from Junior because we went to the city in the sky. And an update from Shad. After we partied, I tried the world of statue. How disappointing. I don't really care, to be honest with you, mate, Shad. It is because they were never really investing time or effort into it. Oh, mate, that's even worse. What an absolute dick move. They're like, oh, I didn't care before, but now that you're leaving, oh, I totally care. No, mate. F*** off. F*** you and the horse that you rode in on. Do one. Mate, it's just toxic. At what point, updating, can you tell them exactly where to shove it? Because I'd be voting for that right now. It's just toxic, absolutely. Wow, those letters are really worth it. Seriously. I mean, there's a couple of semi-useful ones in the game that kind of point you in the right direction. I can't pause this. Gonna go sleep, waking up early because we're going on a family trip. Oh, where are you gonna go? Maybe sleep in like 20 minutes or so. No worries, dude. Have a good one. I love this this video, by the way. I love the fact that Midna's not really a badass, but now she's totally a badass. I'm not gonna tell them to shove it. I'm too much of a professional to do that. You don't have to. I mean, you're leaving. You don't have to be professional, do you? It's up to you, obviously. Like, I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying I would be tempted to. I'm for a giant spooder. Is it a spooder? I remember the place, to be honest. Well, it sounds like fun. I hope you have a really good one. 1, 2... Swedish name. Oh, okay. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4... I'm seeing six legs. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, it's not a spider. It's only got 6 legs. It is very spider-like, though. Just going to give them their laptop back and move on. Fair enough, dude. That's good for you, man. Taking the moral high ground. I don't know, it makes me think of one, though. Well, that's the thing that people always call the tech types spiders, don't they? But they're not. They've only got 4 legs. So they're technically... I don't know what they are, technically. Either way, it's creepy. It is pretty creepy. But it's badass. And it's Midna. 3 on each side. Oh, was there one in between? I didn't see the one in between. Yeah. That's cool. I'm going to prepare for my new job. Enjoy the new year. New start. Yeah, man. That's cool, man. Hugs Midna. Aww. I'm not wearing my glasses. No worries, my dude. I hope you're having a lovely, a lovely chill one. I hope you don't mind. I do use dude for everyone. I genuinely, there's quite a lot of people. I don't know, you know, male, female, or you know, non-binary. I just say dude for everyone. I hope you guys don't mind. If it bothers anyone, just let me know. Binder was born. I love dude. Dude is fine. Awesome. That's good. Thank you. Why can't I open this? Oh, there we go. I don't know why that wasn't working at first. Dude is gender neutral. I always use it as gender neutral, but I don't think everyone sees it that way, which sometimes causes issues. I know I definitely see it as gender neutral. I use it that way, just automatically. I do it man as well. You're right, man. I do that sometimes as well. Not quite so much. The first puzzle in the dungeon. How to open the gate, right? I'm actually really hyped about the job due to it being a startup. A lot of opportunities. Honestly, that is really cool. It's very exciting time. Like, I think the fact that you can get a job that, because it's such a small company, you can actually make a genuine difference. Like to like the whole company as a whole, like a positive difference. I think that's really exciting, and the fact that you're excited about it is awesome as well. More Zelda. Ah, yo, Wolfie! How you doing, mate? It's so cool to see you. How you feeling? How's little baby? How you know, how's mornings, I guess? That's kind of a big thing, isn't it? Hyrule Castle, Breath of the Wild, absolutely ruined. yeah, I don't really know a huge amount about the Hyrule Castle and Breath of the Wild, and I'm actually starting to, although I think it's still too expensive, I really want to play it, so please don't sort of give any Breath of the Wild spoilers, because I've actually, I didn't used to avoid spoilers, but I've kind of started at, like, it's long enough now that since I've watched any gameplay of Breath of the Wild that I will be blind pretty much when I play it, and yeah, I definitely want to play that blind soonish. It's just getting the money together, and I need to get some new emotes. That's the priority at the moment. The glucose test was rough today. Wait, which one's the glucose test? That's the one that they put in the end of the finger, isn't it? Do correct me if I'm wrong. A genuine difference is a good way to put it. Exactly. Absolutely. Because in big companies, sometimes it, like, even if you are making a difference, it doesn't feel like you are. In a company that's that small, I mean, that you're literally going to be able to see the difference that you make. I think that's really exciting. Just take off your glasses. For what? Sorry. What did I miss? Can say Ganon destroyed it. Yeah, I know that much. That's okay. Do you have a Wii U? I do have a Wii U, but right, I don't know if this is going to make me sound like a dick, right? But I know that you can get Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, but I don't want to play it on the Wii U because it's not how it's supposed to be played. I'm not going to get the best, the best version of the game. I'm not going to get the best experience from playing it on the Wii U because it's not the most up to date hardware. For example, when Ocarina of Time came out on the 3DS, I really wanted to play it. I was so excited, right? I went into game and they only had codes, you know, like to get a download code for it. I was like, no. This is my favorite game of all time. You think I'm not going to get the physical copy? So I was like, no, I'm quite happy. I'll wait for a week to get it from Amazon for a physical copy and pay more for it, and I did. So, I mean, I don't know if that just kind of makes me a bit of an a-hole. But yeah, I was just like, I did think about it, and I was like, no, if I'm going to play Breath of the Wild, I have to play it on the Wii U. Mellar does have a waifu. Do I? I have a wife. Is there? That's the question. Is there a difference between a wife and a waifu? I mean, if you really want to play it, I do really want to play it, but I have to play it on Switch if I'm going to play it. I thought long and hard about it quite a long time ago, a couple of years ago, when I first got the Wii U, and then I was like, no, I can't do it. I just can't. But I know what you're saying. That means you have standards. Maybe. I mean, I feel like it's maybe me just being a bit too much of a snob about it, but I don't know. It's the kind of thing that I would only do for Zelda as well, because normally I really am not that kind of much of a snob when it comes to video games, like, at all, especially like graphical snob. Really not. I mean, I love Terraria, for example. In fact, generally speaking, I think quite a lot of the best games are the ones with like not the best graphics. But when it comes to Zelda, it has to be the best experience that I possibly can have. And that is like one of the things about Breath of the Wild is kind of how like beautiful it is as well. Let's switch digital. Well, again, like if I got a Switch, I don't mind a digital copy of pretty much any game, but Breath of the Wild is going to have to be a physical copy. There's no doubt in my mind that that's what it has to be. And if I have to pay more for it being a physical copy, so be it. Just because I've kind of got to this point now in my life where Zelda's kind of become a bit of an important thing, I guess. Which is mad when you consider how I feel that strongly about it, but I still haven't played Breath of the Wild, but it's been out for like 3-4 years. I have it on Wii U and Switch. The problem with that is like I would do that if and then play it subsequently on the Wii U. The first playthrough has to be on the Switch, but the problem is that the Wii U games are still quite expensive. If it was cheap, I would probably get it. Hubby got it before I lived with him. That was his. Oh, I see. Physical now because we both have a Switch, so either of us can play the game we have. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But no, I really want. I'm getting more and more that I just really want to play it because at first I didn't mind not playing it because generally speaking, I'm not the biggest fan of open world games. But not that long ago, a few months ago, we finished with playing Skyrim on stream. We played it for like 6 months on stream.
I have come to play. Warriors, come out to play.
That's an amazing movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, I would implore you to watch it. The Warriors. Exactly. What was I saying? I've lost my thread, honestly. I got completely taken out of it by that Warriors. Clinks the bottles together, right? I'm pretty sure that didn't let the bottles clinking together was, and the way that he says it, like, was not in the script. Like, just him saying Warriors, but the whole, like, bottles clinking together wasn't in the script, was it? Which is amazing. It's so good, though. Yeah, that's right. I was saying I'm not normally one for open world games, but having really enjoyed Skyrim, it's really opened me up to the idea of enjoying Breath of the Wild a lot more than I thought I was going to. Can you just swing at me? Thank you. Want to play Terraria with me? No? Okay. I'd be down to play a little bit. Not very much, because I don't have a huge amount of time, but I wouldn't say no. Unless you don't want to, I don't mind. It was in, that's right. It was was the whole line improvised though? Well, I think Warriors Come Out to Play was in the script, wasn't it? What movie? It's called The Warriors. I think it's an old 70s movie, which makes a lot of people think, oh, I don't want to watch it. But honestly, it's so good. It's one of the best 70s movies I've ever seen. That and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I mean, it's a joke, mate. Oh, okay, no worries.
Enough.
I like this because he's actually got a character arc, this dude. 1979. Oh, amazing. The boss. He said come out to play, right?
I follow the strongest side. That is all I've ever known.
I've never seen it. I've seen that scene. The whole movie is amazing. It's hard to really explain because if you try and explain the plot, it honestly doesn't sound very good because it's essentially about a group of people trying to get home from a place. But honestly, it's fantastic.
And Mungo, he spoke.
Yes, Midna, he spoke. What of it? He really made the other actors uncomfortable when he did that. It's creepy. It is genuinely creepy. It's fantastic, isn't it? If you want Mellar, I'm down with it. Yeah, sometime. Whenever you're free, just let me know. I'll play a little bit with you. That sounds like fun. Right, we have the key, don't we? Now, there is a second key that you can go and get, but there's no point because all you get for it is just a load of money, which we don't need. So there's like a whole like long bit in the other half of the temple that we can do. You go into the graveyard, which is really cool. It's really cool, but we're not going to do it. There's no point. So the reaction is legit. I love things like that. Things that weren't in the script that end up being like the most iconic line from the movie, especially when it surprises the other actors. You'll get voice reveal. Oh, wow. Yeah, cool. The film centers on the titular fictitious New York City street gang, there you go, who make an urban journey to 30 miles from the north end of the Bronx to their home turf of Coney Island in the southern Brooklyn after they are framed for the murder of a respected gang leader. So basically, everyone's trying to kill him. It's fantastic. Honestly, it's really good. What was I going to say? I can't remember now. It's gone. But yeah, it's a fantastic movie. Oh, the one that I really like is you know Die Hard. Fantastic movie, right? The first Die Hard movie with Alan Rickman as the bad guy, Hans Gruber, right? And you know, there's the bit right at the end where he's grabbing onto Holly's watch, hanging from the Nakatomi building. And then main character John McClane takes the watch off and he falls and he's got this look of shock on his face as he falls to his death. And basically they told him, they were like, right, you're hanging by the thing. We're going to count 1, 2, 3 and then we're going to drop you. And they went 1, 2 and dropped him on 2. So the look of absolute shock on his face is real because he didn't think that was going to happen, and it's brilliant. It's so like, because it's real. It's this, you can literally see it in his eyes. This look of absolute panic, basically. It's brilliant. And apparently he was really annoyed about it at the time as well. I mean, I imagine he's probably come to terms with it now because it made a really good bit of cinema. But yeah, I love shit like that. There's a fantastic bit in Ong Bak, which is a Thai Tony Jaa movie. It's essentially a martial arts movie. It's Muay Thai, Thai kickboxing. And there's a bit where he jumps up onto a chair, cracks a guy over the head with his elbow, and the guy just drops down like a sack of shit. And he actually knocks him out in real life. And they use the same. They use that that take because it looks so real. It looks so real because he genuinely knocked out like a light. This massive guy as well. This absolutely because Tony Jaa is quite a small dude, and there's this massive bald like huge dude that he's fighting with, and he knocked him clean out. Amazing. He's dead now. Has really come to terms with it. Wow. I mean, yeah. Wow. Tony Jaa is amazing. I love Warrior King and On Back. On Back's got a better story, but Warrior King has the better fight scenes. I mean, oh my god. They're the two of my favourite fight scenes in all of cinema are in Warrior King. Since both of us have around the same time zone, it's 1 a.m. forward for you. So it's 10 for us, 11 for me. I mostly have time at the weekends. Yeah, absolutely. I sometimes have time to do things when T goes to bed for his nap during the weekends, which is kind of about 3 o'clock my time in the afternoon. For normally between 1 and 3 hours. Warrior King is insane with the fight scenes, especially where he's scaling the fort. Yeah, because it's a one-er, isn't it? It's one take all the way up, and they did it in their second try as well, which is insane. Such an amazing movie. But I actually think that even though like cinematically that's very clever and it's very well done, my favorite fight scene is the one that's basically like the Crazy 88 with all of the people in the room, and he just ruins all of their lives. And then there's that amazing bit at the end where he leaves the room but the camera stays with all the people on the floor like, ah. And it's just like, that's what you get, bitches. Oh, it's so gratifying because you know what's happened, and like full on army. Yeah, that is my favorite. I've seen a lot of kung fu movies. I've seen a lot of fighting movies, and that is my favorite, absolute favorite fighting scene in all of cinema. It's just so good. Good times. But yeah, Tony Jaa's a don. I can't actually remember what the hell I'm doing here, by the way. I don't know if you guys have noticed. There should be a door that I'm supposed to be going up. That's the door, isn't it? Oh, I remember. We need to kind of get across here. Is it on back or the Protector where he does that one take fight scene in the climbing the hotel? I think that must be in the Protector because it's a movie that I haven't seen and I don't recognize that. Is it Warrior King or is it on back where he jumps onto the helicopter as well, onto the flying helicopter from the top of the building? He does like this ridiculous like 10-foot jump. It's insane. That guy's got some skills, man. I wouldn't want to piss him off. Can't remember. Been ages since I've seen any of them. Same. I've got them all on physical media. This is what what I was saying earlier. I've got so many films actually on DVD. One time, maybe when I have more time to do more movie nights, maybe we'll start watching some Asian movies. But at the moment, I'm quite happy with the Disney Plus stuff. I remember wrong back when he jumped through the barbed wire. Oh mate, it's so good, and he genuinely does this stuff. I mean, they probably didn't have the actual barbed wire there, probably added it in, but he's a nimble fella, this dude. He can do some serious parkour. Oh. This is a dark nut, guys. A dark nut. He's a dead dark nut. Only action movies I really care for martial arts films. Yeah, I think they're definitely my favourite type of action movie, if I'm honest. It's 420. Sorry, I missed that one, Loyal Wolfie. 420, hello. Well, have a good one. Sorry, Loyal Wolfie, I missed that one for a second. Not fan stuff. Because my wife and I, we agree on because she's Chinese. We watch a lot of martial arts movies because, especially if they're Chinese, like kung fu movies. She understands both Cantonese and Mandarin, so she can watch them without worrying about the subtitles. And I'm quite happy watching a subtitled movie, so it works really well for the two of us. Donnie Yen, I love Donnie Yen. He's in like every single kung fu, like every every kung fu movie that exists, he's basically in. Also, hello McStag, how you doing? Link's Awakening remake is adorable. I really want to play that. I'm just trying to remember exactly what I'm doing here, so do bear with me a second. I really want to. That's one of the many reasons why I want to switch. I know that we're supposed to light these torches. I just can't remember exactly what I'm supposed to do. One thing I just remembered: Breath of the Wild, you can get Phantom Armor by the DLC. Also, Mellar, there's Link. Yeah, the Link's Awakening. Because I've never played the original Link's Awakening. That's the thing. The Link's Awakening remake looks absolutely amazing. It really does look good. Doing good, thanks. What you been up to, if you don't mind me asking? I hope you've had a wonderful week. Has your wife ever appeared on stream? No, she's too shy. I've sort of posited the idea because she does say it's really funny shit sometimes, honestly. And like when she said, like, she makes me absolutely kill myself laughing sometimes. And I'm like, you need to come on stream, and she just won't. I remember what we're supposed to do. It's just dawned on me. Hey. Bueno! Alpha Minor Rubber Duck. Alpha Minor Rubber Duck. This is a call sign. Bueno reporting for duty. AMRD. Armored. Hello, Bueno, you sexy human being. How are you doing, my friend? Niner. Why is it Niner and not just 9? I never got that. Oh, here we go. This is what you're supposed to do. Oh, there we go. You blow out the candle. You blow it out. But no, I think she'd be really funny on stream, but she won't. How are you doing? Yeah, how you doing, man? How's it going? Now, hold on. Which way do we go here? We go this way? I don't remember. Okay, we'll go this way because I think this is the right way to go because we need a key first, don't we? Before we F off towards the boss. I think. But how are you all doing, guys? I'm tired. And tiny humans demand things of me. What things do they want? What was it that your little one wanted from you when we were having a chat a couple of weeks ago? She kept coming in, wanting you to... Was it to look at something that she'd done, wasn't it? Roger, lifting off November Oscar Whiskey. November Oscar... No, now. We're lifting off now. Oh my god. That's amazing. I love it. We need fire arrows, don't we? Or is it just normal arrows? I remember not. I don't remember. I do know the phonetic alphabet because I've spent so long in on the phones for you know, working essentially for. Oh my god! I did not know that was going to happen. That scared shit out of me. Working for a call center. Right, that was obviously not the right thing to do. Jesus Christ, that actually genuinely like got me. Okay, there we go. Whisker is what they replaced whiskey with. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh, that's cute. Girl wanted me to look at pictures. The boy wanted me to catch his Pokemon. I think I was AFK when the boy came in. I definitely I saw the little girl. Such a cutie. One thing I don't like. Oh, hold on. Is this? I can't remember if this is the right way. One thing I don't like about Breath of the Wild is that some of the monsters look derpy. The Zolfus in the game looks super cool. Hold on. Oh no, they're both coming for me now. I think I fucked up. My Pokemons. Let me show you them. That's right. It was funny. But no, what was I going to say? There's a couple of sort of things that a couple of people have said about sort of downsides of Breath of the Wild to me. One is the weapons always breaking is really annoying. Old internet memes, right? And gets like really old super quickly. The other thing that I've heard... Oh, shit, these guys are annoying. The other thing that I've heard is that you spend a lot of time in menus, which is not really great game design, and these guys are kicking my ass. They're ridiculously brittle. Yeah, it's just annoying. Oh, hold on. Let me... Oh, dear. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Ah! Also, best former elements and why? What do you mean former elements? What's a former element? Ah! Plant form, my bad. What? Selection of weapons is nice. That is true. But yeah, apparently you just spend a load of time in the menus, like cooking and stuff, which I've heard is, well, that's one bad thing that I've heard people say about the game. Obviously, I don't really know. I haven't. Oh, these guys are laser guys are kicking my ass. Hold on. Oh, come on. I need more hearts. Elements, harmony. Not that much in menus, just quick menus, switch menus. That's okay. I mean, what I've heard is you basically in the menu like quite a lot. If you're basically against like enemies that are a bit too much for you. No. There we go. Oh, fuck off. Ah. This is actually quite annoying. I think there's quite a lot of chat that I've missed, so bear with me. And what I'll do is, I think once these guys are dead, I'll just catch up on chat. Ah. Fuck off, mate. Do one. Move. Move. Right, one's dead. Right, hopefully. Oh, hearts. Oh, fuck off. Right. Does Breath of the Wild have Rito in it? How can they have Rito and Zora's in it? Don't answer that. I mean, it's probably part of the whole unified timeline thing, isn't it? But yeah, don't answer that. Ooh. I thought the whole point of the Rito was that they evolved in Wind Waker because everything gets from Zora's, because everything gets flooded. That's actually canon as well, I believe. Right, they're dead. Right, let me catch up on chat. That was fucking stressful, man. Can you tell? Selection of weapons also best form element and Y. Not much in menus. Element of harmony could these guys bugger off, right? Breath of the Wild does have some great looking Rito. Breath of the Wild has some breathtaking looking Rito.
You're all breathtaking.
Rito, Zora, Gerudo, and Goron. Wow, all of them. Where does Feluca come from? He's new. Oh, interesting updating. No worries. Just give me a sec there. Forget about the timeline. Breath of the Wild doesn't really have... It's supposed to be a unified timeline, isn't it? Hey, yo, logistics! I haven't seen you for absolutely ages, mate. How are you feeling, man? I hope you're feeling better. How's life, the universe, and everything? How is logistics? Right. We have a question of the day that's just been basically if it's got like a hi, I'm new kind of thing that someone who's new can redeem. But if you're not new, I've got a question of the day for you. So today's question of the day: which historical figure would you like to be? And I guess and why? You don't have to. Anyone can answer that. The question specifically goes to updating because he requested the thing, but anyone can answer that. How are we doing? Yeah, how are you doing, logistics? It's so nice to see you. The Zelda timeline was silly anyway. Patchwork attempt. I quite liked it actually. I mean, you're not wrong. It definitely was a patchwork to make up for the fact that, you know, that they clearly started thinking about the timeline about the Ocarina point. It's fairly obvious that it was added afterwards, but I always liked the fact that there's a downfall timeline. It is a bit silly, but I like the fact that there is a timeline for if Link fails. What other media does that? I think it's brilliant. I do like that's one thing that I've always kind of liked about Asian cinema as well, is that quite often the bad guys win, or quite often the good guys die at least. And that, which just makes it so good, because like you'll be watching a Korean movie, for example, and then all of the good guys will die at the end, and you're like, what? And your heart will break. But then it means that the next time you watch a Korean movie, if the good guys do win, it just makes it so much better. Because that's one of the things that that gets a little bit old with a lot of Western movies, is that the good guys always win. Like to be Franz Liszt. Man played mad piano, had a woman going crazy over him. Amazing. That's a really good answer. Thank you. They use flex states for patch up, basically. But I like what they did with it. I found a lack of free 2D platformers on Steam for free, so I'm messing with some concept art and teaching myself to make my own. Interesting. He was basically like a rock star before rock. Awesome. That sounds cool, man. I gave a pretty good answer earlier, but I can't remember who the hell I said. Now, I'm doing all right. Just a stupid day at work. Why? What happened? We were talking to who was it? We were talking to earlier about stupid customers. It was Arctic. Arctic came in and was like, oh no, it wasn't even a stupid customer. It was a stupid colleague. Right, we've got the big key. I think we still need a small key before we can finish here. Get down! Get to the chopper! And couldn't hear a grandma. I'm sleep. I think we can we can forgive.
But we cannot forget.
Ridiculous. Please tell us upon the story. I'm not 100% sure. He might be lurking now. But yeah, basically he said that this is the deal that we need the key for. There was someone at work who refused to serve customers, basically, which is exactly their job. So it's kind of stupid. Bueno knows what I'm talking about. I think that's got to be from a movie. Absolutely amazing. I kind of like the fact that it reuses an enemy like as a mini boss. It's not as good though, because when you very first fight this enemy in the as the mini boss of the city in the sky, there's actually like a different phase to it due to it being in that particular room that you never get again. Wow, that's a lot of text. Give us just a sec. What I'll do is I'll finish off this full, and then I'll read all of that. Okay. Oh, we got him. Oh, what? No? Okay, we're going back up, are we? My mum has issues as a pharmacy tech. Everyone hates register time and tries to get out of it. Oh, so annoying. You do get it, like... It's like the whole thing. It's actually one of my favourite lines in the movie. I've said this before, I'll say it again. It's not even the greatest movie in the world, but it is quite a good movie. Man in Black. When Kay says to Jay, a person is smart, but people are dumb. It's true, isn't it? There we go. I think this is the key we need. Yes, it's so true though. It's such a good quote. Right, we've got everything we need for the end of the game now, guys. I would be my grandpa. I just want to see what he went through, because he never talks about the old times. I think something happened he would rather forget. That is very interesting. That's very sweet. But at the same time, I would say if he doesn't want to talk about it, there might be a good reason why he doesn't want to. And to actually experience it might not be the nicest experience. But if, like, that is a very admirable and interesting thing to say, honestly. That's really sweet. Spent nearly 8 hours installing, troubleshooting, then uninstalling a new thin client. Why did you have to uninstall it again at the end? Why? That sounds really disheartening. Like, to have to spend ages to put it in and then troubleshoot. Yeah, fair enough. But then having to pull it all back apart again at the end? Why? Half of our co-workers are lazy as crap. Should be fired. Oh, man. That's one thing I'm really glad that I don't have to deal with, actually. Oh, I managed to fuck that up. My co-workers all work really hard. Well, I don't know whether they all do. All of the ones that I interact with seem to. And that's really good. And I think I do as well. Like, obviously, we do have chill days at work, but that's when there's literally no work to do. If there is work to do, it's going to get done. Oh, dear. I'm not doing this very accurately, but that's okay. That line is great. Honestly, it's one of those ones that you hear it and you're just like, yes! Person is smart, people are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. That's the exact quote. Yeah, I love that quote. Because it really is so true. And it's really well delivered, actually, as well. By Tommy Lee Jones. So I'm loving the use of the actual Ganon theme here. Oh, did I miss any long messages? I don't think I did. I think it has something to do with he was born before World War II. He served the military in Africa and stuff. And he was an engineer. I think he's seen stuff. That would be exactly why I wouldn't want to live that through. But I mean, if you'd want to, that's very interesting, dude. Honestly, that's cool, man. Good for you, I think. She has one current, not showing up for work, rolling around on the floor, passing out on the floor at home before a shift. None of her family thinks to call her work or get her the help she needs. That's really bad. I mean, I was talking to an old colleague of mine literally today, catching up with her. I haven't spoken to her absolutely ages. And she says that her brother's wife, I'm not sure if they're married or just girlfriend, literally got told to come back into the office. Her and one other person got told to come back in the office because they were basically just doing nothing, working from home, slacking off. I was like, oh my God, that is terrible. To be like, they don't work in a particularly small office. So to be one of only 2 people to be asked, you need to come back in, that's really bad, isn't it? I had to take it out and replace it with the old one because the new one wasn't... Oh, fuck, why did I do that? That was really stupid of me. Wait, do we have to go all the way back to the bottom now? Oh, no, good. That would have been really annoying if we'd gone all the way back to the beginning. I had to replace it with the old one because the new one wasn't working right. We now have to go back and install it after the tech op figures out what's causing the issue. So you had to pull it out because it wasn't working, basically, and it needs to be troubleshooted off-site. Is that what you're saying? Because that is infuriating, dude. I'm sorry. We need some hearts bad. Yeah, we do. I'm hoping for a fairy before the boss, although I actually have to admit, I don't think there is one, guys. Pretty much. Man, that is annoying. That is really annoying logistics. That sounds like you've had a right day. I'm sorry, man. Well, stay a while and listen. I hope you're able to chill, man, and unplug and just forget it all, man. At least it's Friday. You're not Please tell me you're not working this weekend. Oh, what the fuck? That was weird. I literally, for some reason, just didn't attach onto the railing there. We really need some hearts, dude. Okay, well, it's good that at least refills. I'm not really sure what happened there. Down you go. Right. What's Bruno's plan for the weekend? You going anywhere with the kids? Right. Also, Bruno, you know Boney C, don't you? He's our next Chatsfying guest in 3 weeks from now. Hey, Blade. It basically is, isn't it? It's awesome. Pardon me. Now this is a higher powered dark nut. No. Oh, fuck off, mate. Why can't I shield bash this guy? There we go. Helm splitter is what I meant. Oh, what the hell? Oh, wow. This guy's annoying me already. Just dropped most of my dosh on a car. Rego, no money. Wait, what kind of car did you get? Helm splitter. There we go. That's how a good helm splitter is done. Nice. Ow! Prick. Sorry, Estonian lingo. Car registration. Oh, right. Okay, so you haven't bought a car. You've bought the registration for it. See, that's a weird thing, because I know that in America you have to pay a lot for the registration because that's basically how they tax you. But in the UK, you don't pay for the registration plate. You just pay tax. The registration plate basically comes with the car, which is a bit weird, I guess. Especially like, yeah, you like Americans and I guess Australians will probably be confused by that, I suppose. But yeah. It's actually a really good way of taxing it. I don't know why the UK does it differently. Right. Are you ready for this? Well, actually, let's see if there's any more hearts that we can get before we go in here. The most hearts we can get, the better. Technically not working this weekend, but kinda. I have like an 8-hour drive on Sunday to a training facility that I am compensated for, accompanying vehicle. Now, if you're compensated for the fuel to get there, are you also compensated for the time? So you actually paid for that time it's going to take you to get there, because I bloody hope so. Not just a boss. They're in the boss. Same here with plates, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in America the tax is basically on the plates. Yeah, fuel on time. That's good at least, but that is a really long drive. There's basically like the longest drive that you can do in the UK. From Land's End to John O'Groats or vice versa. That takes, what, about 12 hours maximum. End game. Let's go. Right. Yep, this is it. You guys ready for this? I think I just saved it, but I'm just going to do it again. I don't know why I always do this to myself. Please. Yes, Ferox. I have a full 40-hour week as well. Wow, the training course is a whole week. What are you getting trained on, if you don't mind me asking? USA, you pay for specialty plates, I think. You don't want a cool design or specific words. You don't pay extra. Oh, do you not? I thought you did. I thought you paid for the registration of the license plate. I thought that was how it's how you basically get vehicle tax in the USA. That's what I thought anyway. Right, here we go. Shit, late. Got to go. No worries, folks. I'm sorry you have to miss the boss. Have a lovely evening, mate, and have a really nice day out with your family tomorrow as well, man.
You're breathtaking.
Appreciate you hanging out as long as you did, dude. You have a good sleep. Yeah, you do pay for registration every so often. Oh, I see. I definitely have to pay every year. Oh, well, is it different in different states then? This looks cool. This looks cool, I will say. I love the design and the look of this area. I can stay to watch the boss. Okay, no worries, man. Oh, I'll tell you one thing that I was we're recording of it on YouTube. Sorry about that, guys. What was the dog joke? What did the 0 say to the 8? Nice belt. That's amazing. Right, let's do this. Are you ready for this? I do think that this whole area looks really cool. Like, this is one of the best iterations, I think, of Ganon. As annoying as it is even in this, the actual fight is amazing. Post the message above. Oh, thank you. Don't quote me though, because it's like 4 years since I registered my car. Sorry, I know this is Loyal Wolfie. Yes, you pay registration fee, but you pay registration fee every year because you need to get the stickers on the drive. Right, okay. Technically 3 weeks long. Whoa. I'm doing a week there, a week back home, and then 2 weeks back there. It's for ATM repair. Wow, that's really in depth, man. That is insane. That is a lot to learn, I guess. God, you're going to need lots of brain power to remember all that, I guess.
Welcome to my castle.
So you're Ganondorf.
My favourite Ganon is Calamity Ganon, different from the other Ganons. That's why I love it, but I haven't played that one. Don't want ATMs giving free money, right? Or really just malfunctioning at all. I mean, people still need cash. I mean, cash is gradually being phased out for cards and stuff, but people still need cash. It's important. Especially in the USA, where your paper money is actually legal tender. Which I don't know if you know, but it's actually not in the UK. It's actually a promissory note. It says on it, it's on UK money. It says, I promise to pay the bearer on demand.
I've been dying to meet you.
Your people have long amused me, Midna. To defy the gods with such petty magic, only to be cast aside. How very pathetic.
Pound notes. You don't. Well, yeah, £5 notes, £10 notes, £20 notes, £50 notes. They are essentially IOUs. Looks like Ganondorf has an ice spear from Breath of the Wild, just blue instead of white. It's probably a reference. Yeah, it's actually called the Sword of the Six Sages, is the correct name for it. Also, what did you think about the prologue I sent you? I forgot. Ah, mate. Wow. Right. Thank you very much for sending that to me. I really do appreciate it. I need to do that. Mellar, when you watch this, because I always watch the bits of these, I will definitely watch this back. Mellar, remember to watch it. Listen to it on stream if you want. That's really interesting. I think I'd rather listen to it off stream at least first. But then, yeah, maybe potentially I'll definitely let you know if I'm going to do that. That's actually really interesting because that gives the opportunity of maybe like a dramatic reading or something, which is something I've always been kind of interested to do. So well actually, I might have a think about that. Cheers, dude.
Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong again. Your people had some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. The kind of absolute power that those chosen by the gods wield. He who wields such power would make a suitable king for this world. Don't you think?
What you're discounting there, Ganondorf, is that the king of this world was already Zelda, who already has one of the pieces of the Triforce, making your point entirely null and void and rather stupid. Work stuff, yeah? Yeah?
Such conceit! But if you're one of the chosen wielders of power, as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you.
Zelda's a king. A king. She's essentially a queen, although she's called a princess.
Shadows has been moved by light, it seems. How amusing. Very well. Deny me then. Yes, try to deny me, you and your little friend.
I love how she just gets yeeted. I keep forgetting it's a long weekend this weekend, so I'm excited. Our long weekend is next weekend. I'm quite looking forward to it, actually. But I'm also looking forward to this Sunday. The wife is off. So I don't know if we'll do something. Hopefully we will. If the weather's nice outside, we probably will. I don't know what she's trying to do there entirely. Not that we can do much. Yeet! That looked painful. We're starting to be able to do a few things here in the UK. I think the point is that we don't have Midna's power, isn't it, in this next fight?
Both of you, faithless fools, who would dare to take up arms against the King of Light and Shadow. So you choose, and so you shall feel my wrath!
And you can't call Midna, basically. I've just tried. So this is a take on the classic Pong, you know, tennis. But in this one, we're actually against Zelda. And you don't actually attack her with a blade, because, you know, she's Zelda. Can't hang out outside your household. Oh, we've been able to do that for ages. We can actually hang out inside now, which is cool, with a certain number of people. Actually, for the first time in absolutely ages, since before Christmas, went to my dad's for dinner during the week. Just gone. It was actually amazing. It was so nice to finally be able to just like chill and have some like properly, like have a roast, like a, you know, a Sunday roast basically, even though it wasn't Sunday. It was so nice because I haven't had one for ages. Because the wife's a good cook, but she cooks, you know, Chinese meals. One person per household. I saw, Jesus, 600 cases a day does that. Yeah. Luckily, we're I think our cases are starting to go down now, or have been going down. Wow. My grandparents have gotten the vaccines. I'm glad I can hug them again. Yeah, my parents have been vaccinated. My wife and I haven't been. My wife's been invited, but the nearest vaccination centre at the moment is absolutely miles away. So I think we're probably going to wait a little while longer for it to be closer. I'm not sure. It depends. I'm assuming it's not going to be a huge amount of time before it's actually in my city that you can get vaccinated. There we go. That is not pretty. Mm-mm. Poor old Midna. She looks high. So I believe that's the transfer, isn't it, of the Triforce of Wisdom, or whatever it was that Zelda gave to Midna, back to Zelda. And I love the music in this next bit. CDC just released an advisory. Those who are fully vaccinated can resume daily life as normal, with a few exceptions. Well, even without social distancing. That doesn't make sense though, because people who are vaccinated can still transmit the virus, and the whole of wearing masks thing and socially distancing. It was never about stopping yourself from getting it. It was always from stopping other people from getting it. So that's really fucking stupid, isn't it? Or is that just me? No social distance. That's really stupid, isn't it? Or is that just me? Because over here, like, if you're vaccinated, you're still expected to social distance and wear masks, because the whole point of doing those things isn't to stop you from getting it. It's to stop other people from getting it. Because you can still have it in your system and transmit it, even if you're vaccinated. I love this music, man. It kind of smacks a little bit of the original charting from the Fire Temple, doesn't it? I love it. There's some concentration going on here. Hold on. It's not Dark Beast Ganon, I remember from Breath of the Wild. I love this boss though. It's so cool. I do think he's a little bit on the easy side though, maybe. Although I think he changes his tactic now, doesn't he? Oh, a fairy. Hold on. Excuse me, Mr. Ganon, sir. Would you mind just holding on just a few moments, please? I see a fairy, and I would like to partake of its power. Can you just naff off for a second, please? There we go. Thank you very much. Please wait while I just bottle this fairy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, now I think... Whoa. What we now need is the bow and arrow, I think. I'm not actually 100% sure on this. Oh, hold on. One thing that we should do is we need to take the Hawkeye off of it. Right, here we go. I don't know how to make it so that it doesn't get you. Like, even if you get him, he still gets you. Oh, wait. Was I too slow? Oh, fuck. Right, fine. Is it going to drop in from the top? Does he still do that? Or does he only do that when you're a wolf? Oh, no. Where did he... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, wow. This is... There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, bollocks! I was like, oh, I managed to miss, and then I completely fucked it up. Ah! Wow. Wow, Mellar. Wow. That was stupid. Right. Let's try that again, shall we? But let's try not sucking so hard at it. Right, that's how you do it. Right. And then we can just... and get ready to retire to go and sit. Yeah, no worries, man. Fair enough. See you later tomorrow about us playing. Yeah, no worries, man. Just give me a message. I'm sure we'll sort something out. In the meantime, have a lovely sleep, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate you, dude.
You're breathtaking.
All right, then, Ganon. Where are you coming out? Coming out here? All right. Oh. Okay, I think we need to go back as a wolf again now. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. Is this right? I can't actually remember. I know that he's nearly dead, though. We've done quite a lot to him. Right, where are we coming out? Where are we coming out? Okay, there. There we go. Throw him on his side. Ooh. I think we've only got one left. I'm not sure. Right, where are we coming out? Oh, Jesus. Wow, he totally got the drop on him, on us, and we still managed to get him. There we go. Right, I think this is it. There we go. Boys from the dwarf. That is a cool boss. I really enjoy that boss. Although it looks like he's decomposing really quickly. I mean, how long have we been standing here? Oh, what's happening? I know that's the transference, isn't it? Back to so what did Midna do when she grabbed Zelda then? Because that's the transference, isn't it, of the Transforce of Wisdom or whatever it is back to Zelda.
Princess, I...
Say nothing, Midna. Your heart and mine were as one, however briefly. Such suffering you have endured. Oh no. Oh! Sorry, I'm such an ass. Oh? Oh no, the whole castle's blown up now, right? It is a cool reveal, to be fair. What have you done to Midna? You must die. You must die. He ate her brain. I return to no. Ganon, you bastard. You must die. Spirits of the light, wielders of the great power that shines far and wide upon the land of the world. In my hour of need, grant me the light to banish evil. I'm going to manage a sandwich and this happens. Mate, maybe you shouldn't have made a sandwich. Maybe that's the problem. What type of sandwich did you get? What have you got in your sandwich? I always, by the way, I love talking food on stream. If anyone's getting food, I will ask about it. I always get hungry when I stream. Sailor Moon time. I'm afraid I don't get that reference. I'm sorry. I've never watched Sailor Moon. Umbungo. Once we've defeated Ganon, wanna bang? Chosen hero. Lend us the last of your power. Leave a little bit for me, though. Just a magical girl shit. Okay, fair enough. I don't think it's Zelda, is it? That's magical in this particular instance. It's the light arrows. And where did Epona come from? Just a sandwich with turkey, tomatoes, arugula, cheese, honey, dill, and piri-piri sauce. I think you can probably keep the arugula, but the rest sounds amazing. You target him and keep him within range of my arrows. Yeah, we can totally do that. This bit is a little bit tricky sometimes, if I remember. Right, wait, where did it... What? Does that actually count before he's got the light arrows on him? That definitely counts because he had the light arrow on him. There was actually a hit that we got on him when he didn't have the light arrows on him just then. I don't know whether that counts. Gotta have a little greenage on it. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, when it comes to like green veg, I'm actually really like fussy. I used to be really fussy as a kid just in general, and I'm not that fussy anymore generally, but I'm still really fussy when it comes to vegetables, especially green vegetables. Oh shit, I've run out of Ooh, that almost gets me maybe some lettuce or spinach. I'd rather have lettuce, I think, out of the two. But I'd honestly just, I'll just hold pretty much all greenery. I'm one of them, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Wait, where did he go? Oh, there he is. I think the trick with this is to be close enough that that doesn't hit me. No, he's going to run me down if I don't get back on. Right, where is he gone? Now, I'm pretty sure that Zelda doesn't shoot at him unless she's targeted. Oh no, I've run out of... Oh, there we go. We're good. I don't care which universe you're from. That's gotta hurt! That's right, I occasionally quote from the prequels. Deal with it.
An impressive looking blade, but nothing more.
You should know it.
Would you hear my desire to take this foul blade and use it to blot out the light forever?
And if you're talking about my blade, you've literally experienced it before. It's the Master Sword. Remember, it's the one that you got in the head at the end of Ocarina? Again, the music is amazing here. It's really good. Very climactic. And the head. Yeah, but he wouldn't be aware of that because that's a different timeline. So this Ganondorf wouldn't actually have known about that. But he would know about his fate, obviously, in Ocarina of Time because it's the same Ganondorf. But I completely see where you come from. He really likes getting the Master Sword like wedged in him somewhere, doesn't he? In Ocarina, it's more of a slice, but it's well, it's in the forehead. Oh, I think I pissed that up. In Wind Waker, it's right through the top of the skull. In this, it's right in the stomach, isn't it? Through that wound. I'm button mashing. I hate button mashing. I really do. It's not good game design. Where did that heart come from? That was weird. Ow. Ow. Should we collect some hearts? Oops. I forget that the edge of the arena is so annoying. Oh, nice. That went quite well. No, roll away. Oof. No. Nice. That's interesting. The right-hand spin seems to do more often than the left-hand spin. No, roll out. Ow. No, roll away. Ooh, that was interesting. Okay. I don't think we can shield bash this guy. Whoa! Whoops. Right, hold on. I love how we were just like, excuse me for a second. Oh, shit. I didn't even know. That's okay. No, we already have 2 fairies. I mean, I think we're going to win this. Let's face it, lads, ladies, and others. Oh. Oh, no, roll out the way. Guys, gals, and non-binary paths. Exactly. What's that from? Is that from something specific? What if I want to be all of those options? You absolutely can be, as far as I'm aware. I don't think anyone's going to stop you. Nope, back away. Ooh, got me. Nope. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. What did he just do there? What was that weird noise? What if you just said your gender was chaos? That's like almost like, isn't it a little bit like saying that your religion is Jedi? It's got a kind of similar energy to it, hasn't it? Finish him! Thank you very much. It's got kind of a Thanos-y vibe, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Or GG. Oh, you got the Master Sword stuck in you, mate. I don't know if anyone's told you.
Do not think this ends here.
I don't know. I think it ends here.
The history of light and shadow will be written in blood.
So this ending bit I don't get. If Ganondorf is more powerful than Zant, how does Zant? Because he no longer has the power, the Triforce of power. It's just faded from him, just there, and therefore he isn't more powerful than Zant anymore. Also, he's severely wounded. So really, all Zant's doing is delivering the final blow. It's like the straw that breaks the camel's back. I mean, he's already got the Master Sword drive through his chest. To actually die standing up is also weird. Isn't Zant dead? It's not really... Because he does say, doesn't he, when you defeat him, that Ganondorf will bring him back with no cease, with no end. So I think that's why. It is a bit weird, though. Or maybe he's a ghost, I don't know. Released by the Triforce of Power. I'm just riffing here, really. Maybe he's undead, maybe. Some sort of ghost, maybe. A Force ghost. And then in 20 years' time, when a new actor plays him, they'll change him in the re-release. I hate that. They should have just left it fucking alone. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, she's not dead. She's not dead. Come on, guys. Yes. Secret bonus. Not only is she not dead. Not only is she not dead. She's totally smoking. Yeah, boy. She's attained babe form. Amazing.
What? Say something.
Say something I'm giving.
Am I so beautiful that you've no words left?
He's just like, oh, you're hot. I don't know how to speak to you anymore. Thanks everyone for joining me for that. Honestly, it was so much fun. I genuinely don't know which game we're going to play next, although guys can still vote on what game we play in next week's stream. Don't go anywhere, by the way. I'm not finishing the stream. We're going to play something else. But what we play next stream, next Friday, is really up to you guys. At the moment, the winner is of the poll. The winner of the poll is Ori and the Blind Forest. But the sorry, I lost my thread entirely then. But it hasn't been fully decided. The poll's going to be rolled probably tomorrow or maybe even Sunday. So you guys have still got time to lodge your vote. There's still there's still quite a close vote. So you guys have got. Oh my god, the slowdown. You guys have got all to play for. It could still easily be the runner-up at the moment that's still very close is Borderlands 2, but there's some other games in there, including Zelda Skyward Sword casual with voice acting, that you guys can vote on. What we're going to do continuing tonight, Hyrule Field lag, right? I love the fact that it even gets us in the freaking, you know, the freaking credit scene. That must mean, interestingly, that it actually loads the zone, which actually I didn't know. It's not like a pre-rendered video. That's quite cool. I've been playing an Ocarina of Time randomizer off stream. I reckon we could probably continue that. I'm fairly near the end. And then if we end that and still have loads of time left, then we can totally play a game of GeoGuessr. Why the hell not? Invisible Cup. This is pure premium void in this cup. Ideas for a character. Give me something to work with and I'll give you an idea. A character for what? Words on stream. Words on stream is fun, but you have to pay for that. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's free. Also, which flavor of sneak shall we have? 2D platformer fantasy is good. Okay. Do you know roughly what kind of storyline you're looking for? Yay, McStagger! Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. The best flavor. I'm just having a look now. These are the flavors I've got. I've got the bubble gum at the back. What do you guys think? Another cool OS stream. No, you don't Google it. Oh, if that's the case, I might have to get it. Not tonight though. What flavors do you have? Bubblegum. Yeah, I've got the Bubblegum Millions. It's actually my least favorite of the 4 flavors I've got. We can't have another. Well, we can, but I don't want another strawberry watermelon because that's what I've just finished. So basically, it's a choice between blue raspberry and Tropicola. And it's just done in the browser, I believe. It's really cool, actually. I've done a little bit of words on stream on Kill. I think he has the paid version though, if there is one. I get the feeling. And also, I've had to go on Moonlit Shadow stream as well. That was really good fun. I'm glad that I did the voice acting, although I don't know if you can really call it that. You know, I suppose it kind of is because I do put voices on underneath the you know, the voice modulator, but still. But I'm really glad what they did because that completely changed the experience. Definitely for me and hopefully for you guys as well. It really is. It really was so much fun just to fuck around and put voices on for you guys. I'm definitely going to do that again. Any game that we play that doesn't have its own voice acting in it. Tropical, maybe Afterlife and better. And make a story from a character and how they look. Yeah, it's all done in Internet Rise. That's really cool. I made Zant Cilia. It made Zant Cilia, but generally speaking, I mean, we had
This was the hero shade, mate. He was definitely from London.
So I have a great raid target for you today. Send me more info Discord. No worries. I mean, we're not finishing just now. We've still got a few hours left of the stream, but I'm definitely down for a raid target. I mean, I know that Mrs. Freeze is doing like a 24-hour basically stream. I've already put her into consideration ages ago. But also, Low Poly Misfit, who we have raided before, is actually playing Ocarina of Time, essentially blind, which is very exciting. Yo, Moon! We were just talking about you. How's it going? Which game are you playing next? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish off the Ocarina of Time randomizer that I've started. We're gonna finish that off, and then once we finish that, if you've still got time, we will then play a game of GeoGuessr. I think. Did you see the heart over the ice mansion? Them Yetis were getting it. They're getting it. Ow! Oh dear. You basically went either high pitch or low pitch. Essentially, yeah. I mean, there was a bit.
Hello.
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 Hello. We used all of them. 6. Good, thanks. And I think he means which game do you play for the... Oh, next Friday stream. Well, it hasn't been decided yet. I will just quickly show you guys. Next game is... You guys can totally vote, by the way. So here is the vote. Oh my god, it's neck and neck again. Damn it. So you guys can vote on what it is. You just join the Discord, basically. There is the link. And yeah, choose whichever one or ones you want me to play most. And whichever wins the poll, which I'll probably roll over the... Well, I will definitely roll it at some point over the weekend. Then we will play that. Can you do more than one? No. I can only do one at a time. There, sent. Okay, lovely, thank you. I'm just going to have a quick look at that, if you don't mind. Oh, we were just mentioning him, because we were saying that he does words on stream. Yeah, we could do. I actually hadn't seen that he was live. I was watching Freeze earlier. Is he live now? I don't think he can be, because he's normally right near the top of the list for me. How was your stream, Moon? Here we go.
Well, I guess this is farewell.
One of the lowest points wins. Life is strange, baby. That would be a bit weird. Can you do... Oh, you can vote for more than one. Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely fine for you to do. Finish OT seed. Bingo. And beat... Oh, you beat the seed as well. How did it go? Oh, why can't I... I need to control... There we go. Right.
Light and shadow can't mix, as we all know. But never forget that there's another world bound to this one.
Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. It was a very simple seed. Like 4.5. Nice. That's not bad. Light and shadow can't mix. Link. How about we find out?
Oh my.
Hello. I know now the reason the goddesses left the Mirror of Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, that is what I believe. After so many years, I finally get to see the game's ending.
Zelda, your words are kind, and your heart is true.
When Link OTP, oh my god.
If all of Hyrule was like you, then maybe you'll do all right.
That's cool.
Thank you. Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror's around, we could meet again. Bungo.
Ah.
Bye.
Yes. You what, Midna? Hmm? What have you done? Boom! I never quite got that. I mean, the goddesses left it there for a reason, right? So you never know, you might need it again in the future, but now it's gone. Right. Awesome. Every time I see that cutscene, I'm so sad. Yeah, it was a bit obvious though, wasn't it? I mean, it's pretty obviously going to come, wasn't it? excuse the expression. Ah, good times, eh? But yes, that's the end. Arctic. So only the true leader of the Twilight can destroy the mirror entirely. That proves basically that she was the true leader all along, which is kind of obvious anyway. But yeah, and then yeah, she can't. That they can't bone basically, which is definitely a sad thing. I mean, let's face it. Come on now. But yeah, what about what's the highlights of your seed, dude? The seed that we're going to play is actually the one that I mentioned to you earlier at Moonlit. So basically, it's been quite forgiving. We've only had to go into 3 dungeons for a 4-dungeon seed because we for a 4 medallion seed. We literally haven't had to go in anywhere else. We haven't even got the hook shot. We don't have the light arrows, and we've been told it's in the Shadow Temple. So that's where we're basically picking up from. We all know Link is into Zoras. No, the Zoras are into Link, but he never shows. He never actually shows Ruto any interest whatsoever. Ruto for the win. Whereas I would argue that he shows some interest in Midna. I mean, not much. Doesn't he marry her? No, not necessarily. He gets engaged with her. It's never said that he actually marries her in the end, and in fact he can't do because she becomes a sage and can no longer live on Hyrule, so they never get married. So he dodges that bullet. Am I right, fellas? It's not confirmed that they ever do marry. True. What is confirmed though is that he does have offspring with a Hylian. The most common sort of bacheloress spinster is Malon. It's very unlikely to be Zelda because of like the way that the world is and all this kind of thing. I think it's either Malon or a character that isn't in Ocarina of Time at all, you know, sort of unnamed Hylian lady. But he has to have at least one child for this Link in this game to exist, because this Link is a direct descendant of the Hero of Time. Malon seems likely, yeah. Yeah, she's sort of agreed as the most likely candidate, but it's not canon. Put some shoes on, girl. See more in Breath of the Wild, awesome. That's one thing that I am kind of looking forward to in Breath of the Wild, is because the whole unified timeline and there's stuff from all of the timelines there. I'm fully expecting to like find things from other games and be like, oh my god, this is X, or this is a reference to X. And because I don't already know the references, I think that might be quite exciting. Rio and Breath of the Wild are what, descendants of Link? I don't know who that's supposed to be, that lady there. It might be Hylia. Heart. Oh, that's a fantastic game, isn't it? I just wish that... I mean, like, honestly, the Ganon fight is absolutely fantastic and is easily the best fight in the game. and it's probably one of the best fights in all of Zelda. But the story would have been better without him. But seriously, that was really good fun. All right, what we'll do then, that is the end, as it says on the screen right there.